Everybody, and welcome to another edition of the internet's favorite game show. This is Don't Be an Asshole. This is the show where we like to read Am I the Asshole stories from Reddit that happen to all be within a very similar theme and or topic. We judge them, we tell our own similar stories, we laugh, we have a good time, we get you involved, we cry, we go deep within our emotions, we talk about the future and where we might want to be, and, if, this really is just, a simulation, or if reality is our own doing.
And that moon landing was bullshit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Since we're in the Matrix.
Well, hey, I'm Kevin Graham.
I'm Christy.
I'm Blakely K.
And I'm Jason Ack.
How we doing, folks? We're back for another
great.
week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, wait. I gotta go do this real quick.
You got.
Yeah.
We can't just
work to do.
ever have a normal opening, can we?
No.
No, he's in charge. Like,
Yeah, it would. Don't unplug anything.
that would really suck. What are you doing under that table, Kevin?
How's it going?
Well done.
Are you fixing the glitch?
In the Matrix?
Yeah. We had one of those earlier.
Chris, where are you on the moon? For it? Against it?
I love the moon. The moon's great.
Okay.
You
Right
hear
on.
about Pluto?
Messed up, right?
Just messed up.
They just left it behind.
Mm-hmm.
Poor little puppy dog.
Forgotten.
Yeah. Never forget. Make Pluto a planet again. Is Pluto a planet again?
It's too soon.
What?
I'm just asking. Is Pluto a planet again? Did they ever resolve that? Because I know there was some debate. They were like, it is, it isn't.
I'm not sure if there is actually a debate. I think it's just a scientific decision was made and then a bunch of people complained about it.
So, like, they canceled Pluto.
Was sad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they canceled Pluto.
They canceled Pluto.
They canceled Pluto.
Yeah.
But listen,
Yeah, no. It's always been a fact.
but the network Pluto still
Yo, we
runs
just
strong.
run on demand.
Dude.
Free?
Yo, we
They
just
have
found some
so much shit on demand.
Yep.
Oh, wait, you didn't know they had on demand?
I didn't know they had on demand.
Oh, it's great. There's stuff on
we were
there.
watching Yo Gabba
We were
Gabba.
watching Yo Gabba Gabba.
It was awesome.
What?
I'm so
Just
excited.
the two of you were just watching that, not with the kids?
Yeah, it's date night, you know?
No, my son he was homesick
Yeah.
today, so we're breaking out some oldies
Some
but
Yo Gabba
goodies
Gabba.
while we're sick, sleeping on the couch.
There you go. That was
Yeah, no, it wasn't just me and Dan all giddy to watch Yo Gabba Gabba together.
I mean, I wouldn't judge you if that's what was, going
Well,
on.
good, because we
perfectly
may
fine.
or may not have watched it without the kids before anyway.
I mean,
That's how we saw Bismarck
it's-
eat live.
it's an MC
Oh,
Bat
that
Commander
was
show.
fucking dope.
It was fucking dope.
Yeah. That's the MC Bat Commander show.
Yeah, and our daughter wore out the live DVD.
Oh, really?
Of Yo Gabba Gabba. Like, it stopped working.
The live stage production of Yo Gabba Gabba, she wore that out
Mm-hmm.
so
Okay.
bad. We might be able to use your DVD buffer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because we're going to invest in a DVD buffer.
We are?
Because we still have to watch Heat.
So we can finish watching Heat?
We should go out this. So for movie night tomorrow night, because we're gonna do a movie night tomorrow
So
night.
he's gonna do some investing in
Maybe we can get like a DVD buffer overnighted.
I just love how hyped we got for getting DVDs again, and then the first one we tried
Literally
to
the
watch
first one we tried to watch. The first one we tried to watch.
had issues, and then we both went, "Oh yeah."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
At
Exactly.
least you don't have to rewind it.
That's true.
It's true.
I mean but it doesn't go forward. Just stops.
Well, some of those fucking things had the thing where it picks up where you left off, but you hadn't watched it in like 4 years.
I had that happen
Oh, yeah.
with a Blu-ray like last month. I picked out a Blu-ray. I was like, I haven't watched this movie in forever. I put it in, and it was at the credits.
That's
I haven't watched this movie in like a decade. Like, how did this
They had to
happen?
figure out how to make that whole menu thing work.
Lovins is saying in 2021, a NASA scientist says Pluto is a planet, but others say it is what they consider a dwarf planet.
I mean, it sounds like that's still a planet, though.
Is that the right term?
You know,
I don't. Is that
small?
I'm glad you took that and not me.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
We ain't never been to the moon.
So maybe there is a debate about Pluto these days.
I guess
right.
so.
So if
you
you
get
want
to
to be
choose.
a planet, it's your choice.
It's your choice.
Oh, it's up to you.
Okay,
It's
that
up
I
to
can
you.
get behind.
It's up to you,
Nice.
unless you live in Texas.
Then you don't get to.
Okay. Anyway, so you know what the planets are? Like our solar system, you know what it is?
They're big balls of rock.
It's a
that
collection of planets.
a collection of planets.
Oh,
Big balls of rock
right.
that the Titans put there.
The solar.
Sure.
That's the
Celestial.
one where the guy married his cousin.
Yeah.
We don't do that shit here.
So
No,
anyway,
not on this
No.
show.
we are talking about collections
Collections
tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got some collections.
Yeah.
No, you guys want to see my collection?
That was
No,
all.
no.
We're
No.
not going
No.
back
Stop
to the
it.
DVDs.
What?
Stop.
Put your VHSs away.
Yeah, I had the
Not
perfect
time.
segue.
Do you
with
want me
DVDs,
to pull out my
and then
stack of WWF magazines?
I just.
No. Hurry, Christy. Go. Give us it.
Do you want some rules?
Name a collection. I bet I got
Yes.
it. Name any collection. I bet I got it.
I've got 4 stories.
That's a collection of stories.
I am going to read you the title of the story, and you're going to tell me whether you think the poster is an asshole or not.
All right.
And then I'll read the full story and let you determine who the true asshole of the story is to put them up against each other first, I guess, to choose our biggest asshole of the night, to then go up against our royal asshole to see if we can top it tonight.
Question. Should I be concerned?
Why would you be concerned?
The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
All names are
good.
fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
That means
Okay.
Christy could choose her own names in them too.
That's true.
Ooh, you could
Oh.
give people new names.
You should.
I could just use whatever names, but then I'd have to remember what names I was using.
That's true. That
That's
would be
true.
extra hard.
It's hard enough when people only use initials and I make up a name and then I have to remember like 5 different names just based on the initial.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one time you tried to do that and you were just like, fuck it.
Horrible. Just horrible.
Mm.
Anyway,
All right.
are you guys ready for the first story?
I don't know, but I guess.
One.
I'm
You
kind of
can do
nervous.
it.
Am I the asshole for not giving my sports cards back to my dad after he found out how much they're worth?
No.
Ooh,
Oh.
this
Oh.
is a debate.
Absolutely not.
Oh, did he just straight up gank him out of the garage though?
I mean, I'm assuming this was a here, son. Have these cards, and then there was a baby Ruth in there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
or like,
I feel like the father is an asshole, but my scenario is different. I feel like dad left him in the garage and the kid was going through them and was like, these are probably worth something. I'm going to take these. Hey, dad, do you give a shit? No. Bye.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
So wait, Blakely,
Yeah.
what are you saying?
asshole or not the asshole?
The father?
No, wait. What?
The poster.
The poster not giving the cards back to his dad.
Oh, not the asshole.
All right.
Don't
I'm
give-
with that.
Yeah, like don't give them back.
No. You're not the asshole.
Yeah.
Just daddy found out that he was
Yeah, no. Like do your research.
Yeah. Know what you have.
in my fictional
Yeah, which-
scenario that everybody has bought into.
Yeah,
I'm great.
I
I'm
mean,
here
that's-
for it.
And
It's
don't
alright.
lose your kids' Transformer toys.
Don't just give away your kids' proton packs.
Oh.
You know.
Also, don't just let random children into your daughter's room because they haven't gotten home from the bus yet.
Are we going to be okay? Is this one of those
Okay.
episodes? You know, I thought this
might
episode
be.
was going to be about me. Now I'm not so sure. It's
for all
just
of us,
about me.
Kevin.
I think yeah.
It's for everyone.
Okay.
It's for everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe the kid.
Maybe the kid
was
did the
to
research.
Do the research.
Or
Yeah,
was to do the.
that's-
Oh, maybe it was a favor.
Oh, maybe it was a joint thing, and then he's sliding.
Ooh.
some.
Oh, ripping his dad off. Oh
Ripping
shit, that's a
his dad
different
off.
take.
Ooh,
That's a
shit.
different take. I'm not changing my opinion though.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
All right. I was gifted my dad's sport card collection for my 18th birthday.
Oh, shit.
For a birthday, too.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry, Daddy.
He had boxes of them from when he was growing up. I started looking into how much you could get them graded for.
Oof.
And I finally shipped the best ones out a few months ago and just got them back last week. I was
Awesome.
happy
Good
to
for
see.
him, taking care of it.
Couple nines.
That's a lot of work.
Gem Mint 10.
Yeah.
It is.
He's putting in some effort there.
Those are just words, Kevin.
it's
Investment.
Those are
no,
just
words. It ain't
those
free.
are not just words. Those are important words that bring you a lot of money. It is difficult to get stuff graded right now because they are back the fuck up.
Yeah, a lot of people digging in those card piles.
Yep.
Anyway,
That's kind of-
I was happy to see how highly some of them were graded. I researched what these cards would go for, and my jaw dropped. This money would help me pay for college, and I would still have a decent amount left over.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, shit.
Do not underestimate the trading card game.
It's huge right now.
Yeah.
And then I know our buddy Lovins is knee deep in it. So
Oh shit.
Oh, this is
Lovins?
right for
oh
Lovins.
man. Oh
that's right
man.
up his alley.
I was visiting my parents, and my dad mentioned something about those cards. I made the mistake of saying how much some of these cards are worth. He didn't have much of a reaction that night, but the next day I get a long text from my dad saying that he gave it some thought and he wanted his cards back. The money would
No.
help him and my mom pay for their dream vacation.
Oh.
I thought it was
Wait,
a joke.
Dream vacation of a college plus extra?
We're going to Cabo.
What the fuck kind of vacation?
They're going to Europe and they're going to every country for 5 days.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's true. Lovin's collection is huge.
Good for you.
sure.
Nice.
Good for
I'm
you.
sure it is.
Get them graded, man. I mean, it probably already did. I don't know. I don't know about this stuff.
I'll tell you all about it later.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Because you're an expert, too.
Yeah. I'll walk you through the steps and everything.
Thanks.
We'll do it before bed. Just gotta get
Okay.
really get the mood going.
Thank you.
In the mood.
I
Yeah,
thought it was a
that's fine.
joke, but he was serious. I told him sorry, but they were a gift, and I intended on using this money for college.
It's very
Yeah.
responsible.
Or whatever the fuck you want. It's your money.
a
They were
gift.
gifted to you on your birthday.
18.
Since then, I've been getting hurtful texts from my parents telling me how selfish I am. They said I'm an
What?
asshole for wanting to sell these cards because they were a gift, even though they would do the same thing if I
What?
gave them back.
Mm-hmm.
I planned on getting my dad a cool gift for his birthday with some of the money, but I'm starting to think he doesn't deserve anything at all. Am I the
Yeah.
asshole?
No.
Oh, Lovin says he wish he knew what they were because he could give us the hard numbers.
Ooh.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
hopefully
I'm
they
gonna
do work.
guess. All right. Look it. Judging on the situation,
Did it
if
say how many they sent away?
it sounded like a
Less, right?
couple, maybe.
The best quality ones.
So what probably ended up happening was like this guy had boxes of cards,
Mhm.
probably
Mhm.
from 70s, 80s, 90s. How old was the poster?
19.
19. Okay, so wow, young.
Mm.
So probably
Well done.
from like 70s, 80s, 90s. So like potentially some good rookie cards in there because those usually
A
good.
Daryl Strawberry.
I've got maybe. I mean, probably. But if he was able to pull a good couple of handfuls of like decent cards, yeah, like those could go for big money. And like it's better than just being like, yeah, I'm gonna sell it and just blow it on a fucking car or some blow.
Yeah, we talking like community college? We talking Harvard? Like, because that's like six figures. If we're Ivy League,
I'd say
You
like a
know?
state school.
Okay,
same
I've got
Yeah, it was.
2 relevant comments
Okay.
that people
Ooh,
will probably
okay.
be interested in.
All right.
So apparently this for his 18th birthday, so big birthday.
Big birthday.
His
Right.
dad gave him the cards and only the cards, and he just had happened to find them while cleaning out the basement and was like, "Here you go, happy birthday, son."
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
oh, no, no
I
take
was
backs.
already going to kind of comment on that it was weird that they gave him old cards for his 18th
Yeah,
it
birthday,
is.
but
If he's really like a baseball connoisseur, maybe.
But the dad would have had like some sort of like thought process behind it, though.
Not just, hey, I just
feel
found
like
these
he
in the
didn't.
basement.
That is a weird. Yeah.
It's a
And
weird.
'Cause
especially if you
weird
didn't know the
kid.
value. Like, if you know the value, that's one thing.
That's like going into your drawer though and being like, "Here's this shirt I never wore. Happy birthday."
Yeah.
You
Here's
know what
my
I mean?
old collection of DVDs. that
Unless it
I
was
don't
something that
use
like the
anymore.
son was always asking for and always wanted. Like I could maybe see that as being a viable option, but if he was just like, shit, it's your 18th birthday, we've got to get you something. Here's a box of cards from the basement.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the equivalent of that would be. Like, there's something that like my dad had in the basement that like he never touched or cared about and would just find and be like, here you go, you might want these.
All the cool gaming equipment and
I was thinking the
boxes?
nudie beers.
The nudie beers.
Oh,
Yeah, he had those beers like he scratched the label off.
Oh, it's like,
But
a nudie
but,
lady
he
underneath.
just had them. Like it was just
Yeah.
they were just there. And then when we cleared out the basement, like there's a bunch of nudie beers down here that are.
That'd be like when our kids
open.
find the energy drink of cocaine in a cabinet.
Oh yeah.
The second relevant comment,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
he didn't say what any of the cards were, but he did say that the most expensive card that he has typically sells for about $50K.
Oh, he got a
So-
rookie.
Oh,
Yo.
He's got a
Oh.
Gem Mint 10 rookie in there.
yo.
Good comment. If this guy loves his parents, there might be something wrong with him
Yep.
because he's
The parents might not love
not
him.
being treated very nice.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like there's enough money to not only pay for college, but also get a nice vacation out of it. So I don't know why the parents wouldn't like be excited because like one, their kid's college is paid for. They like
Right.
that's a big expense, and two, like if you all get along, like any reasonable kid would be like, holy shit, I just got like a ton of fucking money for my birthday and my parents had no idea.
Right.
I'm gonna treat him to a surprise vacation or some shit like that. You know, like
Yeah, these parents suck. I think
Lovins.
these parents suck.
Lovins
Oh,
also
it's
makes a very good point. The cards had to be in good shape and sleeves or protected, so the dad had to have had some kind of idea that those
What if they
cards
weren't
were
the
worth
dad's
valuable.
cards?
Oh,
What if it was like
shit.
dad's
Oh,
dad's
shit.
cards.
Like, yeah, his father's cards, and he never knew what they were or gave a shit. And
It's
like,
like
it's
washing
your
money.
18th birthday, and I got nothing, but these were my dad's.
Here's
so
the
here's
heirloom.
here's a sentimental gift that I think is worthless until I realize it's not worthless, and now I'm mad at you.
I wonder if it's one of those things where like his dad collected them and put them in like binders and shit because
Yeah.
I did that with my Pokemon cards and they weren't necessarily for value protection's sake,
So it's
just
for
for
display protection.
display and storage.
Look at
Yeah.
them.
Maybe.
Somebody
Could be.
gave
Still,
away all
some-
my Pokemon cards.
I mean, either way, he didn't care enough to actually do
Your cousin
any
was happy.
research.
Yeah, Dad's the asshole here.
Dad's a big fucking asshole.
Big fucking asshole.
And then-
I feel
Your
like
kid
the
is
son
trying to pay for
also
college.
slightly an asshole, because that's a lot of money to
Yeah.
like just be like.
He should learn a trade though. Like forget the college
Trade?
thing. Like
Oh, learn a trade. Well, yeah,
Trades are
yeah. Go
pretty
into a
big.
trade. Yeah, go into a
Yeah,
trade.
be a
Start a
punk.
small business. You know, do something where like people have to rely on you.
Yeah,
Way to go.
like a pool guy.
Like, I got a couple people that tell you otherwise.
All right, we're on something tonight, guys. I don't know. This is
Oh, we're doing great.
we're
It's,
doing
it's that bi-weekly
Oh,
vibe, man.
all right.
Come on.
I think
Let's do
I
this.
think everyone
Me
was
too.
in agreement. Dad's
the
the
dad's
asshole.
the asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, Dad's the
I feel like the son has a slight asshole tendency, but like he's not the.
He
main
maybe
Well,
one.
the
didn't
apple doesn't fall.
Learn
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
from his parents.
No.
All right. Story number 2.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for accidentally creating an army of crow bodyguards?
What?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
No.
You are.
No.
Stop feeding the wild animals.
His dad
That's
probably
what I
thinks
think
college
this
is for the
Yes.
week. Oh
This is
my
the
god!
asshole that's feeding wild animals,
Yeah.
and he sucks.
They said accidentally. I mean, it was not their
That's not
intention.
I mean,
I'll say I'm gonna say no, not the asshole here.
You're going
Crow,
Mr. Crow vibes over there.
You're pro Crow.
Well, I'm not saying I'm pro Crow. Like, I'm just saying. I just want to hear the full story.
You don't get that luxury here. You got to make a judgment.
I know. I'm saying they're not the asshole.
Okay. Do assholes one and not asshole?
No, yeah.
To make a long story short, I'm a late 20-something living in Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
I had a pretty intense emo goth phase as a tween that I thought I had grown out of.
So somebody wore their VHS tape of The Crow out a few times, I bet.
Yeah, they did.
A couple months ago, I was watching a nature program on our local station about crows. The program mentioned that if you feed and befriend them, crows will bring you small gifts.
Yep, this is true. Don't do it though. Don't train them to steal money. They will.
My emo phase came back full force, and I figured that I was furloughed and had lots of time, so why not make some crow friends?
Oh no.
I love this. This is great.
This is wild.
Literally.
My plan worked a little too well, and the resident 5 crows in my neighborhood have turned into an army of 15 strong.
Oh
Yo.
my god. They're the Crow Piper.
The bird lady from Home Alone 2.
Those were not crows. Those were pigeons.
It's the same concept.
At first, my neighbors didn't mind and enjoyed it. They're mostly elderly, and most were in a bird watching club anyway.
Oh, so they like birds.
They like birds.
This is target audience.
They thought the
Free
fact
market.
that I had crows following me around whenever I go outside was funny.
Was it just like Eric Draven, like just walking around in a trench coat, bunch of crows following you around?
Yes. Yes.
Lately, the crows have started defending me.
No. Fuck.
I love this. This is the best.
My neighbor came over for a socially distanced chat, me on my porch, her in my yard, and the crows started dive bombing her. They would not stop until she left my yard.
Oh no.
We got territorial birds.
They didn't
You
make
could stick your
physical
pack of birds on them.
they didn't make physical contact with her, but they got very close. I obviously can't control the crows. I would rather them not attack my neighbors, though. But since I technically created this nuisance, am I the asshole?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes. Yes.
not only you're an asshole, but like you're kind of sad too. Like, I feel bad for you.
I mean, it can't
Like,
rain
This
all the
is
time.
clearly in the midst of
Can't rain all the time.
COVID
Can't rain all the
going
time.
on, where everybody was stuffed in their
Listen.
house, and this was probably a single person
Yeah. It
going
was
through some shit.
it was
being
COVID.
furloughed.
They needed a hobby. You know, some people
People
took
did
up
weird
video
shit during
games. Other
COVID.
people took up
Mhm.
crow wrangling. Listen, I'm
Some
gonna
people
say,
went to Halloween parties.
That's true.
I'm gonna
Simpsons
say,
did it.
Simpsons did it. Crows like the Game of Thrones wall watchers. I mean,
I
I
mean,
think
at
think
this
so. I
point,
think at
yes.
this point it's some Game of Thrones shit. I'm actually gonna stick with my initial judgment here. I don't think they're an asshole. I don't.
Really?
No, just
You're disrupting the whole ecosystem and neighborhood.
I
That's
mean,
pretty fucked.
but
They're
it's
gonna-
kind of
they're gonna-
badass.
They've got
They
15
ended up-
crows from nature to at their beck and call of their yard.
You're
That's not natural.
You're gonna end up with a turf war between the crows and the raccoons.
This is gonna be birds.
Murder
It's
of
gonna be
crows.
legit
Ooh,
birds. They're
ooh,
gonna start
ooh.
dive bombing in the house and shit.
Murder of crows versus raccoon gang. I'm into that.
Oh.
I'm into that. That I'm into. This is a movie in the making, folks.
God damn it.
Um,
What's a pack of raccoon
straight.
called?
a raccoon gang.
Hold on.
A
Raccoon
gang.
Yeah, it's raccoon gang.
Yeah.
The whole gang.
Yeah.
They did not expect this to happen. No, that's
No.
the thing is like
They didn't expect it, but
A
like, what did
nursery.
they think was
But-
gonna happen?
A
Like-
nursery of raccoons versus a murder of crows. I think the winners are clear here.
No, it's Raccoon Gang.
This
a
is like that fucking
Ooh.
weird show on Spike TV where they would put like the fucking zombies versus the vampires and run their fucking fake ass
Oh,
scenarios
yeah.
and shit.
There's a better name. A gaze of raccoons.
Ooh, I like that one.
That's
Okay.
better. That's better.
Because they always be
And-
peeking out
Yeah,
at
their
It's
you.
logo could be
probably
like the
it.
mask. Yeah. Look at that. That's marketing.
Perfect.
Right there.
But no, I don't think they're an asshole. I think it was an unfortunate situation that just got out of hand.
I think
As
you're
far as I'm
fucking
aware, it's really not that disruptive. I mean, the bird watchers think it's
Levins agrees with you.
think it's cool. Yeah, they didn't expect this to happen.
Here's the thing. If I befriend 5 crows,
Yeah.
okay, and 5 more show up, I'm like, that's too many.
That's when you
But
just
then another
stop
5
doing
show
the
up.
thing.
And I'm like, this is out of
You have
hand.
15
See,
crows at
I
your
think-
house.
I think this is a missed opportunity. Sell tickets. There's opportunity here. There's a business
I mean,
in the middle of
times are
COVID.
tough.
Times are tough. This economy, Bitcoin's down, folks. Get a murder of crows behind you.
You know what I want to know? Did they actually get gifts from it from the crows? Because that's like, I need to know, right?
I mean, they got protection.
Yeah.
Is there any comments
that's
about
the
like
gift.
About
That's the
gifts?
gift. The
They
gift
get
is
to get, like, a
lifelong
pocket watch.
protection.
Is that when you do the thing where you plant a bunch of things around the yard and when they bring them back to you, you give them treats? And like, especially when they give you like money?
I guess I don't know. I'm not a crower. I don't.
Are,
know
are you
that.
a shower?
This show is great. I can't even.
You're so fucking asshole. Like that's too many crows. Fuck off.
God damn it.
We can move on.
Yeah, I think they're an asshole still too.
All right, that's majority for asshole actually on that one.
It's a
But,
split asshole.
But it may be different in chat.
Yeah. Mixed
It's
opinions.
true.
Whew.
Let us know.
I think it'd go either way. I think it's fair. Fair game on that one. I've lost control. I never had control. What are you talking about? All right,
Oh,
let's
my
get this
goodness.
show back on track.
Yeah.
Law one for a triple.
Yep.
Okay. Story number 3. We still
Okay.
got 2 more, guys. We're only halfway there.
Oh jeez. It's
You're
okay.
doing great.
Am I the asshole for making a real life Pokédex of girls at my university?
Oh my God. That's most terrifying and genius at the same time. I hate it so much. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
Bold move, Cotton. But yeah. Bold move.
Kind of an asshole.
Kind of an asshole there.
I like the style of it, but it's so cringe and gross.
I mean, at least it seems like they're paying attention.
If they had consent, it would be okay, but
Yeah,
I know they
this is-
didn't, so
What are the
that's the
chances?
part that makes me not happy.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I really like the idea, but like I know there's not consent, so you fail, sir.
That's unanimous.
That's pretty
I
unanimous.
think
It's hard
we're-
not to be
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, let's
Tall
get
mountain.
into it. So, freshman year of college, I began working on this project casually.
Freshman year of college.
Gross.
I like to
Ooh,
keep notes
gross.
on women I talk to about their favorite things, activities they
Extra
enjoy,
gross.
gifts, candy they like, sappy shit like that. I don't think they know what sappy means.
I don't think they know what sappy means.
Can I
They
get a
have,
bowl of popcorn?
they have a dossier on every woman they talk to.
Yeah.
This
Basically.
How many licenses does he have?
Oh
At
God.
least a couple in the wine cellar.
They're back behind the Pokemon. That's so you know that they caught that one.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I suck at remembering things like that, so I decided to keep a spreadsheet. Eventually, after getting a handful of entries, I offhandedly mentioned it to my friend group. One had the idea that I share it with them so that we could all keep new entries as they caught different entries.
This is okay. I have
I don't like this.
so many feelings and thoughts towards this.
They're not good.
Yeah.
There.
So this expanded further. Right now, about 40 guys have access to it.
No.
Oh my
Oh no.
And it's mainly the guys in my frat.
Oh no.
Fucking course.
Oh.
And the women featured are girls from different sororities.
This is grody. Why is this thing with like the frats and the sorority? Why is it so real and gross?
I don't
Fenton,
know.
yes, I think you're thinking of the friend who kept a spreadsheet of their friends' outfits.
Oh,
Outfits,
yes. Yes.
Which
But-
they were the asshole, and that's nowhere near as bad as
That's
this.
very true.
But then we did get a resolution to that story where they talked to their friends and they resolved everything and apologized.
That's not
Yes,
happening
that-
here.
no.
This is a little bit worse.
There's a crime report about that happened.
Yeah.
There's a shared database.
40.
40 fucking guys.
It's in the clouds.
Frats are innocent, right?
Of course,
Of
yeah.
course.
Frats have never done anything wrong.
Yeah, you've never heard a bad story about a frat.
Never.
Not a single one.
Not a single one.
Gross.
We don't keep this information for any nefarious or scumbaggy reasons.
I don't believe
Of
you.
course not.
I don't believe you.
Stand up,
I
gentlemen.
don't believe
all
you.
40 of your fraternity mates are stand-up gentlemen, correct?
Every single
They're
one.
all really cool guys.
Yeah, especially Frank the Tank.
It's just to help us know what to do if we want to impress certain girls. Like, the original idea of this was to just keep information such as favorite color, so I didn't forget their favorite colors. But now it's helping a lot of guys. Somehow, a girl who was on the list found out and she was pissed the fuck off.
Whoa.
You
Don't
don't
say.
fucking say.
She was eventually able to trace it back to me, so I assume someone who was simping for her snitched when the Pokédex wasn't making the girl
Oh
like
my
him.
god.
Can we stop with the Gen Z talk?
Oh
Simping.
my god.
It is FBI material right here.
Yeah.
Pat.
This
That
is 100%.
This needs to be. Where's Mike Rowe? This is on Dirty Jobs. Like this is horrible. I hate this.
This is. You're not meant to remember every person you have ever encountered's favorite color. Like, that's the point. When you remember something small like that about someone, it's special. You're not supposed to have a spreadsheet of every single woman that you've ever met's favorite color. Like, that's fucked up.
Also, if you know the person, they probably change their favorite color with the season. Like,
She does.
saying,
Yeah,
I'm not going to wear spring colors in fall. That's psycho.
Oh, guys, by the way, it is fancy shirt fall, just so you know, because today is the
I
first day
got
of
the
fall.
memo.
It's no
Like,
longer
I
it is
apparently
no
got the memo.
longer it is no longer sleeveless summer.
Some
It
of
is
us
now,
beg to differ.
It is now fancy button down fall.
Some
I'm
of
here
us
for
beg
it.
I
to
mean
differ.
you're more than welcome to go sleeveless. It's fine. I will still go sleeveless throughout a lot of fall, but
You
it's
could have
It's higher.
fancy button down fall.
Are we
You could do-
shaving?
you could do
still
both.
Shaving?
A
do
no
both at the
shave?
same
Well,
time.
I'm
No
not
shave
shaving for a
fall.
little bit. I'm in my no shave phase.
Where did this come? We are so far off track.
Fancy
We've
button
got a
down fall.
story to get back to.
Anyways, this guy's jerk. Rest of his friends are jerks.
Okay, where
so,
are we?
she's pissed off.
Well, yeah.
And she made it out to be a guide to hooking up with women when it's most definitely not that.
That's
Of
you.
course
You
not.
don't know what
Oh,
this is, sir.
sure,
Sir, you
right.
don't know what this is.
It's just
Right.
to make impressing them on dates easier. That's it.
Yeah, and then what
Oh,
happens?
Because that doesn't lead
Hmm.
to anything when girls think you genuinely give a shit about them.
Mhm.
Weird.
Weird.
Mm.
She's made a big deal out of this, telling so many
Mhm.
girls around campus, and now they're all saying
Mhm.
that by the start of the fall semester, none of them will be visiting our fraternity
Good.
or going to our parties.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Now all the guys are mad at me.
Great.
When I'm not even the one who told the girls about the list. And they were all also using the list. I also think it's unfair to say the list was all about sex when it wasn't at all.
That you don't know what this is, sir.
Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
100%.
yes.
10,000,000%. You suck.
Yeah,
You suck a
you're,
lot.
you're not a good person. You think that you are. You think you're a nice guy, but you're not a nice guy. You're an asshole.
No.
You're
Yeah.
trying to categorize women.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I also want to
Fuck
add
you.
on, after they got completely eviscerated, they added on a little edit,
Ooh.
which is
Oh,
even
please.
better.
I love edits.
Here's your shovel, sir.
Yeah.
I am
Continue.
not a stalker. There was no information in it that could have been used to hurt someone, only to have a better date. And it isn't about sex. I never used it for just sex.
No, there was a meal involved. So, like,
Wow, I can't with
this is
sweet, sweet summer child. You
Yeah.
This is- you're talking about a meatball. This is a lob. This is
What the fuck, dude? What did you no? What did you think was going to happen when you
It
granted
is-
access to sex diaries to the rest of your frat boys?
Basically,
and
yeah.
wait, can I just say something?
No.
Yes.
The real asshole in this story are the frat brothers, because so eager they were to be on the shared drive,
Mm-hmm.
but as soon as things went south,
It was not mine, bro.
it's not mine.
Oh,
this
they
guy's a
threw
fucking
him.
ass.
Oh, he was the guy that
Yeah.
started it. He gave it to us. He put us here. It's his fault. Kick him
Exactly.
out.
So where's the loyalty?
No loyalty.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to be like blood brothers or some shit? Don't they do some weird fucking like rituals and stuff?
I don't
know.
I hope not. I hope
I went to a
that part.
community college.
I mean, I can't wait till one of these girls reports it to the Title IX committee. Like, this has got to be in violation of something.
This has got to be in violation of a lot of things.
Sure.
Taking
Yeah.
fucking a bunch of information about a bunch of girls at a fucking school.
I mean,
I believe this is the plot to Scream Queens.
It's
Pretty close.
Yes, pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah. Let's see. Kev, you need to give him a dictionary to Gen Z speak. And all 40 of these guys are the asshole, and he's the king idiot.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's a fair
True.
assessment.
Yeah, he sucks. He sucks a lot. He is 100% the asshole.
100%.
boom. There it is.
All right, we got one more story.
All right. Let's hit it.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for throwing away my boyfriend's potentially illegal yogurt collection?
Excuse me? Yogurt? Like the food?
Yes.
No, like,
I was hoping there was something I didn't know what it was.
like the master of the Schwartz.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
The Force, Spaceballs,
Sure.
yogurt,
I'm a
No,
Mog.
I don't remember.
Mog, merchandising.
Merchandising.
Anyway.
Merchandising. I don't understand this.
I
First of
don't
all, how
get
could
it.
yogurt be illegal?
Because of the yeast.
Well, I'm lactose
in it?
intolerant.
I don't, like,
Well,
are
that's-
these people,
Illegal.
like-
That's a personal thing.
Could it be bomb material if you let it ferment?
No.
Oh.
No.
They might not let it on a plane.
Well, like,
I don't
doesn't
think
yogurt
that's-
just, like, what is it? Yogurt just, is it yogurt that eventually turns into cottage cheese?
It might.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely goes sour.
Oh,
like
it turns
any,
into sour cream.
any milk.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
Fenton's got a great point.
Yeah.
This is how you write a title.
That is how you
True
write the
story.
title of the story.
It's got
Well
it's
done.
got the live cultures in it. Maybe it has something to do with like illegal procuring of,
I mean, it could
of
be, like,
specific
it may-
live cult. I have no
It could be
idea.
like a
This is
bootleg
me. I have
gin.
no idea.
Like,
Ooh, it's
Um,
like for an ingredient for making something.
It could be. It could be for meth.
I'm going to
Ooh,
say,
maybe they're trying to build a meth lab with yogurt.
I don't know anything
no.
about that.
I'm going to say yes, because you used, I don't know how a yogurt collection could be
You ruined a
illegal,
man's
and you
yogurt?
used the term potentially, and you clearly did not have a conversation with this person about throwing it away before you threw it away, so I'm going to say yes, you're the asshole.
Yeah, don't touch somebody else's things.
Yeah.
Don't touch
It's
your
not
man.
nice.
Don't touch the man's
You'd
yogurt.
be neglectful to not throw it away.
Sasha clearly disagrees with all of you. I mean, there's a real easy way to find out.
All right, let's hear it.
I am 29 and my boyfriend is 30. We've been living together for 2 years in a little studio in a very expensive big U.S. city.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in
Okay.
LA.
Sure.
My boyfriend grew up rurally with lots of space, enough to collect all kinds of things. He collected action figures and video games and all the normal kids stuff when he was young. But as he grew older, he became interested in more unusual things.
Okay.
As a teen, he had 8 guinea pigs of different types from different breeders. Since Tide Pods were released 7 years ago, he's saved one of every kind of Tide Pod.
Why?
Is he gonna eat them later? Like,
He's got
That's
a
the real
big
challenge.
box of international variety of electric insulators. Those little ceramic
What?
hats that power lines wrap around on power poles.
I'm so intrigued by this.
I don't know what. I don't know what's going on.
I don't
right
either,
now.
and that's what's great.
He's not a hoarder. He's usually neat,
Hmm.
just used to having lots of space for his bizarro collections.
Okay.
At his parents' ranch, he has 2 big rooms full of containers of weird and impressive things.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not all super weird.
He recently became interested in yogurt.
As you do. As you do.
Yeah.
No. Get interested in making your own yogurt, maybe, but then you quickly lose interest in this hobby.
He's always hated dairy products until about a year ago.
Okay.
What the fuck? How do you just become interested in dairy products? Can you imagine? All of a sudden, you're like, milk's dope.
Milk is
That'd
dope.
be bad. That'd be bad.
He's
Bad news
lactose
there.
intolerant.
I know.
Kevin.
That doesn't stop him.
That's
He-
true. I love cheese.
You do love
That's it,
cheese.
though.
You love
You don't-
cheese and
you
ice
don't
cream way too
Seek
much.
out
No.
other dairy products.
Good time.
He not
after
only
dinner.
started drinking milk and sharing ice cream with me, but he's found a love for yogurts.
I mean, yogurt's good.
Mhm. Yeah.
So now he collects them, of course. The problem
That's really gross.
is that they're perishable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as most things are.
So until earlier today, our little
give you a good-
550 square foot studio apartment contained about 2,100 cups of yogurt.
What?
What?
You said
Okay.
he's not a hoarder? Are you sure?
You-
Do you
you-
know
no.
the definition of
No,
that?
that is an incorrect assumption.
Yes. There's at least a very severe OCD issue of some sort.
Some kind.
It comes in a ton of varieties. Different types, flavors, textures, containers, made by different companies in different countries. This is like crack to my boyfriend. So he tried to pretty much save a sample of everything he could find.
It'd probably be easier for him to just buy crack.
Why doesn't he just keep the container?
Right? Souvenir.
He filled our fridge, bought a new fridge, and then another tiny bedside fridge. He said he didn't want to walk to the fridge at night, but it was obviously a ruse to get more yogurt space. These fridges are all filled up.
It was
Why?
a ruse to get more yogurt space. Is a phrase and term
That's a
I
sentence.
never thought I'd hear in my life.
That's a sentence.
These fridges are all filled up with his yogurts, and if you keep
That
them for long,
bedside
they
yogurt
smell
stand.
bad. Sometimes the packaging breaks, so our apartment was smelling like rotten milk for the last 2 weeks, and my boyfriend's
Oh.
attitude was, "Oh, it's fine," and just deal with it for a little bit longer, until I pulled the plug and threw it all out this morning. I was looking
Good
at
for
my
you.
groceries, which I had to put beside the fridge because there was no space, and everything smelled like death. And then I kind of snapped and threw it all away.
Good for you.
My boyfriend
Fuck all of them.
is understandably upset. We've been arguing about whether I crossed a line by throwing away his stuff, and he's especially upset because he, of course, had rare yogurts that were hard to find. In particular, he had some Cuban and Iranian yogurts that you cannot get in the US. But I know that we have trade sanctions against Iran and Cuba, so I don't even know if it was legal for him to have them. I asked where he got his Iranian yogurt, but he kept insisting the Iranian yogurt is not the issue here, and that the real issue was me throwing out his precious yogurts
Dude,
without
the Iranian
his
yogurt
permission.
is not
He
the
got
issue here.
Black market yogurt. He bought black market yogurt.
Do I need legal advice? Thanks in advance. I'm so exasperated. And am I the asshole here?
Are you the asshole for throwing away black market yogurt? In your tiny apartment with 3 fridge, including your bedside yogurt fridge?
This is the wildest fucking story I think we've ever heard on this show. Without
Why
a
do you
doubt.
not just keep the containers? I don't understand why you need more fridges. It still goes bad, whether it's in a fridge or not, too. You're literally crying.
I don't know how I feel about any of this. I'm just going to put that out there.
At the top of the show, we did say sometimes we cry.
Sometimes we cry.
It's true.
Sometimes we
It's
think
true.
about our feelings. I'm so
This is
just
wild.
wow.
I'm sorry you're dealing with a yogurt crisis, ma'am. I really apologize for that. Your
My head
significant
hurts.
other has
My head really
they have
hurts.
a real problem, and it's not actually yogurt. I think it's a mental issue.
We lived in an 820 square foot house.
A tiny house.
A little bit larger than what they're describing.
This probably is a New York apartment size.
Can you imagine
probably.
that much fucking yogurt in our tiny house?
We had a miniature fridge. We didn't even have a full size fridge until the fridge broke, and
2
then we bought a full size
fridges
fridge.
Right.
and a mini fridge.
Still,
550 square feet.
that is so much fucking yogurt.
3 fridges.
Fenton is suggesting that it wasn't yogurt in those Iranian cups. The yogurt was a cover.
That's quite the
Yo!
cover. That is quite the cover.
I believe
No.
it was actually yogurt. I do believe it was actually yogurt, but it's
I mean, Fenton opening up a can of yogurt.
I like the
on
way
this
you
one.
think, Fenton.
Can
That's-
of yogurt.
you know, there had to be trades made to get that yogurt. Maybe it wasn't just yogurt being exchanged. Black market yogurt don't come cheap.
black market
Like-
yogurt. I don't.
How do you get Cuban yogurt? Like, I know people go through Canada to get Cuban cigars like illegally, but
No,
like
you can go there now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the trade sanctions
Yeah,
are up.
that's been up a few years now.
Oh yeah.
that's right, Obama. This is 3 years old, by the way.
Oh, okay.
But
mean,
like, I think it was
no,
still
it-
open by
I
then.
think by then it was still open.
I
Yeah.
think it
Yeah,
was
no,
open.
like-
Yeah.
We can get cigars now, but we still don't know about JFK.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Although Iran, on the other hand, that one don't fly.
I wonder if he sold them like a big thing of pinball parts for the yogurt.
That was a good reference.
I don't know. I want to say yes. No. I want to say no. You're not the asshole. But also, like, this person clearly has an issue. Like, is it
Some
being
sort
addressed?
Of mental illness.
Is it being addressed
No.
at all? Like, have they said that they've had like talks or conversations?
It doesn't say anything outside of what I've read. There aren't any comments or anything. Just
Like, look,
I feel like this is community.
All yes, communicate. All I'm gonna say is, like, if just one day your significant other comes home and there's just suddenly
yogurts.
a massive amount of yogurt in the house,
think he is
you should have a conversation.
I think he is a hoarder. I think that was
Oh.
incorrect.
Yes, he is a hoarder.
I think
Yeah.
they're trying to downplay it by saying that they also have another location with more stuff that's at their parents. They have 2
That makes it worse.
rooms full of stuff.
That makes it worse.
Yeah.
I mean, they think they're downplaying it by saying that, but really that's just more context for us as listeners.
Okay,
Definitely
Just
a
because he's
hoarder.
organized doesn't mean he's not a hoarder.
There
Oh,
are
yeah.
there are a lot of collectors and collections out there that you can just, for lack of a better term, hoard. But like
for sure.
I kind of understand the intention behind it. It's like I want all of one thing, or I want every copy of Jerry Maguire on VHS, or I want every item in a certain collection. The items she was
Elitist.
listing
That's the thing.
that he's hoarding, I'm like, and maybe there's something I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. But like, what is the value of having power caps to a fucking telephone pole? I don't get
What's
it.
the value in Iranian yogurt?
I don't think
Well.
there is any.
Also, like, usually people that collect things, they generally try to stick to, like you said, Kevin, like a specific thing and completing it. This seemed all over the place. They weren't like doing one brand. She said it was all different brands. And like he collects one from every year of a Tide Pod. And like, are you just trying to collect one of every yogurt in the entire world for one whole year and then again the next year? Because that seems wild.
I mean, not for nothing, I would have been out at Tide Pods. Like,
Right.
why are you
exactly.
keeping Tide Pods? Also, Fenton, good reference. Why are you keeping Tide Pods? Why? What is the
Here's
purpose?
thing. Again, we lived in a slightly bigger home.
Slightly.
There's not a chance this thing is organized.
No.
Not
And this is a studio apartment.
No bedroom.
not a chance.
A city,
At all.
city apartment.
It is.
I mean-
it is. What do they call a Gulliver's Travels?
That's a really good
No,
point.
a Gulliver's Mansion.
He said he got a mini fridge to put next to the bed because he didn't want to walk all the way to the kitchen. But they live in a studio apartment. The kitchen's right the fuck there.
Yeah.
Like it's right
the
across
same
the room.
It's the same room.
It's right
Yeah.
there.
I mean, like, I think studio might be a looser term these days. Like, there might be more, like,
There
it
might
might be
be
more
around the
sectioned
corner.
off.
I
know?
have seen studios where it's a bedroom and a main room
Yes.
with
seen,
a
like,
wall
lofted.
divorder.
Yes.
Lofted studios.
That's
So,
still
yeah,
considered a
lofted studio. Yeah, studio,
Yeah,
I don't
there's
think is
lofted-
just
yeah.
a one-room space where everything is visible.
Or sometimes it's literally like the building manager was like, these ones are the studios and these ones are the, and it's just
Yeah,
literally the name.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but either way, it's a tiny city apartment. But I'm going to bring up a fact of they've been dating for multiple years, and this is a brand new thing. How was it not talked about beforehand?
That's kind of where I'm at.
Like
what are you doing with your
significant other
relationship?
doesn't just start this massive collection without having a chat with you.
And who discovers?
Can you
dairy
imagine
at
me
30?
just randomly buying all of the dairy, and you have no clue of this? I would never do that.
No.
I'd be like, "Yo, look at these dope yogurts I found. This one's from Iran.
I mean,
It's illegal.
You did
Let's buy it."
You did just get into kombucha, but like I don't see you buying Iranian kombucha.
I'm not collecting it. I'm drinking it,
I know it's
and then
great.
throwing the bottles away like a normal human.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, this is upsetting.
This is
So I vote no yogurt as a lactose intolerant man.
Screw
So
that.
And no yogurt,
It is
not
the
the
end.
asshole.
Can yogurt be resold? Like, what was he gonna? What,
No, it
was
got
there
it went
monetary
bad. Like, what are
value?
you supposed to do?
Right.
There's no monetary value in the yogurt itself. It's the container. This is why I don't understand.
I don't know. It's
Bizarre.
bizarre and there's no logic.
I feel like the other thing to that is like it's not like he collected something that didn't have the ability to go bad either. Like he picked something that has live cultures
Perishable
that literally
item.
like
yeah.
can explode out of the container
The most
too.
perishable.
Like
Yeah. I'm gonna say
most
not.
dairy products explode when they are
Yeah.
rotten. This makes zero sense.
I'm gonna say
Like,
not the asshole, but you are responsible for having a very serious conversation and making a very important decision here, which would revolve around me giving you my card because I think it's time for you to go.
You can't live like that.
You can't live like that. Get out of there.
I'm gonna also say not the asshole, but you have a duty for some mental health and mental wellness of your partner that you're not keeping up on. I think
there's some neglect.
I think you're slacking in the communication / mental health department, but you're not the asshole. That's my thought.
True.
Here.
Well, that was a hike. And a fun one at that.
Yeah.
But folks, we have a few more things that we need to do here. Number one, we need to see who our asshole of the night is. Now, Christy, can you recap these stories for us?
Yes. We've got the sports card dad.
Sports card dad. Didn't know what he had because he wasn't paying attention.
I mean, he's just being
needed
dad.
a last-minute gift for his son's 18th birthday.
Yeah, these are sort of something.
We've got the crow bodyguard man.
Oh my God, the crow incarnate.
I'm still.
This was a split asshole. I feel like we can't.
Split asshole.
I don't know.
A little bit of a split asshole.
Are the crows the assholes?
Yes. No. They're innocent.
No. We've got the Pokédex frat.
Ash, catch him.
Oh my God.
Gotta catch them all.
Ass, catch him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hated it. I hated the whole thing. And then we've got yogurt hoarder.
The yogurt man.
The Iranian yogurt is not the issue.
Exactly.
Oh, I'd agree. It's not actually the issue here.
The Iranian issue is not the issue here.
It's not the issue.
It may put a pin in the issue, most definitely. But
here's the thing with Mr. Yogurt Man. I don't really think anyone is an asshole. In general, there's just some issues.
There's a lot of issues.
There's some issues there.
Issues.
So I don't think we can really pick anyone to be like the asshole
I'm cool
of
with
that story because it really isn't one. However, I will say my vote is going to Sports Card Dad.
Oh.
Sports Card Dad is a fucked up story. Much like the dad who gave the guitar to the daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Very similar. Very similar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very similar in a thoughtless gift and then fucking wanting it back.
And then reacted
like
poorly.
Wanting the card. After the son invested in the grading process, which is not free.
It's not free and it's not cheap.
And it's exactly.
That's when you go, here, Dad, I'll give you a card. When you can figure it out, maybe.
Well, I'm surprised the dad's like, even if the dad was like, hey, like, I didn't realize, but like, you know, you pay for your college, but like, you know, if you want to throw some my way, that's cool. Like, I would even be kind of okay with that.
Yeah.
But to straight up being like, give my cards back.
That ain't gonna fly.
Yeah,
fuck all the way off.
Yeah, that really sucks, but I don't think it sucks nearly as bad as the Pokedex frat boys.
That's kind of where I'm at, too.
I'm voting for Pokedex frat boys because fuck you. You're like enabling predatorial shit.
It's not great.
It's enabling predatory stuff, and none of that was with any consent whatsoever.
And there's probably some personal information that's getting like leaked out too.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, especially if it's like something that you can add to it or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like campus security is going to get involved. I feel like this person is going to get kicked out of college.
They don't always do a good job, but hopefully this time.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no hope in that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't know. And also what's done is done.
Yeah.
Like you can't. It's all out there. Like all your info and like a bunch of skeevy guys have already been looking at your fucking profile like a weirdo. You can't take that back.
Yeah.
Right. They know you really like Kit Kats. It's gonna be a great date icebreaker
Well, I feel like
that you just all of a sudden know. Like how did these fucks?
it's because
Not
everybody could
understand.
add to it. That's why, Dan.
That's probably how it
It's
got
like-
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you show up on your first date and you've got like the person's favorite everything. Like
How
Did you
many
guys, like,
dates do you have to go on and have the same thing happen before you're like, why is every
what the
single
fuck
guy?
is going on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It is weird. It's weird and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's very predatorial. I don't like it, and you can't return it. It's already done. It's terrible.
Yes.
This
Agreed.
guy, I'm sorry, but the father-son baseball card duo, Daddy's doing just fine without it. You know, he's living. He just wants to go on vacay.
Yeah.
I feel like the son can just be like, you gave them, I'll help you with a vacay, and then Daddy will be like, okay, I guess, and it'll be
But
done.
the thing is, like he got mom involved, and like mom's turned on him too. Like,
Yeah,
or
but
they're
I don't
fucking
know.
shit parents, and he's better off without them.
I mean, that's a
Probably.
fair point as well.
Go to college and forget them bitches.
The Pokedex thing is just too high up on my list for that.
Yeah,
It's real gross.
shitty.
Yeah.
It's real gross.
gross.
So I think that does it for tonight. But we need to now see how Pokedex guy matches up against our current reigning and defending royal asshole. Christy.
I don't know if you guys remember our parents who didn't know that their daughter was gay and dating her best friend until they got invited to the wedding.
Yeah, those parents. Oh, shitty parents. Why you be shitty? They sucked. They sucked. They didn't
And then
pay
they said they
attention to
weren't
their
gonna
daughter.
go.
And they said they weren't going to go.
No, they didn't care about her feelings. They didn't care about her friend. How can you not know?
So,
How can
okay,
you not?
this is interesting though,
Okay.
because we're talking about a very specific, closed situation within that family versus an entire database of women.
Yeah.
Which one's worse? They're both awful.
Fraternity
So-
Pokédex.
I mean,
Yeah.
we almost had a president who had binders full of women.
That's great.
Oh boy, this is not an easy.
I got to go with Pokedex guy.
Oh. He is going for it.
It's listen, the family story hurts to hear. It's very sad, it's very unfortunate, but Axe, I think you kind of put it into perspective. Like that is a very like isolated situation where this affects at least 40
A
women.
community.
It affects a community.
community.
I mean, at the end of the day, like it does affect a community.
So it
is
didn't say how
widespread.
many women. It's just 40 men that have access to it.
Oh, 40 men. It's at least, I'd say it's at
and
least
it's-
40 women.
All those 40 men can add to it.
Yeah, they've added a lot of people.
It's way.
Oh, you know,
It's-
it's the whole
we're triple digits.
school.
We're triple digits at least.
Yeah.
Because if it's like people, if it's like women from sororities and stuff, like there's a lot. There's a lot of women that you can add.
Any
I don't
women,
like it.
actually.
It makes me feel gross.
Yeah, it wasn't just sororities.
No,
Yeah.
It was the
there's a
whole
couple teachers
campus.
in there.
Yeah,
You know
probably.
there was.
Yeah, that affects the community, and like that's a lot of
And only
information.
the women. Weird how that works.
Yeah, I gotta go with Pokedex.
Yeah, fraternity Pokedex. Sorry.
Pokedex it is.
Wow.
I mean, I do feel for this woman also.
Yeah,
and her fiance. Unfortunately, like that really does. It's not.
I mean, they
it's
had a
not
good they had a good run. They were on top for a few weeks.
I'm glad you
know?
found.
They got 2
somebody
weeks.
that- yeah.
Yeah,
But you know what? At the end of the day, they found love, and like love conquers all.
that's right. Makes the world go round.
That's what I hear.
So
Yeah.
fuck those parents.
Fuck
It's
these
fine.
guys.
You're
Yeah.
better off without them.
Yeah.
If they can't accept you for you, you move on without them.
And they're all assholes.
They are.
They're all assholes.
Mhm.
And folks,
Yeah.
that ultimately concludes another edition of Don't Be an Asshole. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a ride.
So many things happened.
Folks, listen, we do this show each and every other Thursday night right here on YouTube at 10, 9 Central. We will be back in 2 weeks with an all-new episode. And Christy, when we return, might we have an episode title or topic, rather, waiting for us?
Yes.
And what might that topic be?
Unspoken rules.
Oh, this is tricky.
this is an
That's
territory.
gonna
This is an
get
issue.
saucy.
You should always speak the rules. Always speak the rules.
It's funny that you say that
Communication.
because there is a story involving sauce.
The sauce is real, folks, so be sure
Is it
to
on the salad or the
subscribe.
side?
Please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know each and every time that we're going live. Leave a comment down below if you haven't already. Let us know who you thought the asshole of the night was and how they may have stacked up against our current reigning royal asshole. I hit the button too soon. I'm sorry. Let us know down below who you thought the asshole of the night was, who you thought the royal asshole should have been, and also if
show
you
80
have
apparently.
any stories of your own that you want to share, throw them our way. You know, we'll read them.
Yeah, we'll read 'em.
We'll shout you out. And if you're in the
Christy
chat,
will read 'em.
Yeah,
yeah.
we won't.
I'll read it.
you'll read them. And if you're in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for sticking around. We appreciate the feedback. We appreciate the activity and the engagement. Y'all are amazing. We really appreciate
We
you.
love chatting with you guys.
Yeah, and listen, folks, we also got Brain Rack Live coming to you next Wednesday night right here on YouTube at 10, 9 Central. We have a video game date night stream that we're working on.
Yeah.
We might be
Ooh, I'm
going live with that soon.
Yeah.
Maybe as soon as like the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be a fun time. So be sure to be on the lookout
Kevin's
for
like,
that.
please.
You guys got any updates coming out your way?
Yeah, we got a brand new board game that we're gonna bust out pretty soon for another board game date night.
Hopefully
Just
it'll
kind
work.
of have to figure out, it's hard because like on the internet like the rules don't really work
Yeah.
for a lot of
No.
these things, so we kind of have to take them, imagine them, redirect them, all sorts of things, and then
It's like you
do
gotta
you.
do
Yeah,
it
yeah,
so it's
you.
for two, but with an audience.
that's right.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
include everybody.
Yeah, there you go. So be sure to be on the lookout for all that fun stuff and more right here on youtube.com/brainwrecktv. I think that's all we got for tonight, folks.
That's it.
Everybody good? Everybody feeling good?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So for this week, I'm Kevin Graham.
I'm Christy.
I'm Blakely K.
And I'm Jason X.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.